You'll need a roller or a ball, something that can roll forward for you with these next shoulder mobility exercises. So working on the front and the back of the shoulders here. We're going to start on the floor on our knees, pressing the roller away from us. So we're going to push that roller all the way out, long arms reaching as far out as we can. Keep the hips up a little bit higher, so it's like a cat stretch. Your shoulders come lower than your hips. We're going to pull the roller back in towards us, keeping the movement active, pushing out again. And you can complete 10 reps of this. Moving on to some anti-rotation for your shoulder mobility now. We're going to use the roller, position it underneath your trunk. You're going to straddle the roller. Right hand to right temple. We're going to rotate around, looking around to the ceiling, opening up the chest. And then we're going to come down and swipe that roller down underneath the opposite arm, getting as low as we can, pressing our body right down towards the floor, coming back up and keeping that movement active again. Rotating, make sure your gaze looks around to the ceiling. Pressing that arm right down towards the floor again. Keeping those hips really steady. We're making sure that our knees are both in line, our hands are in line and underneath the shoulders. Complete 5 reps each side. Sitting up against the wall, this next exercise is an exercise for your hip flexor and your quad together. We're going to hold in one leg, really tight with the knee into the chest. The opposite leg is going to do all of the work. So we're isolating out the quads here. Before you move your leg, squeeze the quad, pull your toes back, and we're going to raise the heel up off the floor as high as we can, drop it back down, and each time we can relax that leg and repeat that movement. Relaxation here, then we re-tense, lifting the leg up. We're going to repeat that 10 times each side. You're using the opposite leg as an anchor for your body to stay really rigid and really straight. Bring this leg up as high as you can for every rep. You might only be able to start off quite low off the ground, but as you build your strength, this should be able to rise up a little bit higher each time. Still working on our shoulder mobility here. We're going to stand in a half kneeling position, bringing your arms out into a prayer position. Right out in front, our shoulders are square, slightly retracted back. We're going to open up the front of the shoulders by rotating around, looking around to the back side, and bring the hand back into that neutral position at the beginning. And we're trying to get a little further around with our gaze for each rep. Super important that you keep your trunk up nice and straight. We're not folding forward or leaning back to the side or backwards too much. And this front knee is completely planted over your foot into the floor, really steady. If you're helping somebody with this exercise, you can help them by holding their knee or stand and watch them and make sure they grip the floor with their foot. Complete 5 reps each side. Next core exercise here, we're going to maintain a wide grip plank. If this is something that you struggle with, keep your hands slightly more narrow, or you can work on your elbows for this plank. Straightening out the legs, keeping your body really static, really steady. Interacting with your core muscles, keep the hands out wider than your shoulders. This really puts tension on your shoulders and your chest to have to work hard. Again, replicating the type of muscle groups that you interact with in water polo. Ensuring those hips don't drop too low and keeping your lower body just as strong as your upper body is. Hold this for 10 seconds and build on the time over grabbing a resistance band or a towel. We're going to work on our shoulder strength once again in this tabletop position. Kneeling on a band on your right leg, we're going to row the band up towards the ceiling with our left arm. This is working on the traps of your shoulders right down into the deltoids and keeping that stability also in a controlled manner. Keep the resistance of this band with this exercise quite light because it is a difficult exercise. That forward position, the bicep needs to come up along the ear and you're trying to keep that arm locked out straight as much as possible. To help with the position of this, keep your thumb up towards the ceiling, forward and out to the left now. So a forward and a lateral shoulder exercise. We're working down a little bit lower along the shoulder joint here and into the lats as well. You can also do these exercises without a band, adding in the resistance as you go, as you get a little bit better at this one. Bring it up nice and flush with the level of your back. Using a band or a towel again, wrap it around a door handle or something steady that you might have at home. Eva is going to use the band, pulling it into her chest. It's called a pull-off press. And she's going to press against the band, making sure the band doesn't pull or rotate her back towards it. keeping the knee and the foot really steady in against the floor. Those shoulders are square and active at the same time. Reaching out as far as you can, locking your arms out. And again, not allowing that band to pull your arms back, so you're controlling the band. Complete 10 reps of this exercise. You can use as light or as difficult band as you wish. Now moving on to an anti-rotation exercise, again, which is very applicable to water polo with the anti-rotation style of play. We're going to create more resistance on the band here. We're going to lengthen out our arms out to the side, pulling the band into our chest and pressing it out. So this is the advanced version of the previous movement. Plenty of resistance here is created, and we're having to work on those anti-rotation core trunk muscles. Ensure that your front knee and your foot are really steady, anchored into the floor. When you let the resistance go, reactivate your trunk, squeeze in tight, pressing out, still squeezing, still tense. Come in, you can relax then when you release the band. Keeping the band as close to your body as possible. Complete 10 reps of this each side. Next up, we're going to work on our upper body power. Great exercises here using resistance with the band, but you can also use a ball or you can use weights at home. Ideally, you have a bench or a chair for this exercise, but you can also do it lying down on the resistance band as well. So we're going to do some power pushes. If you're not able to do power push-ups on your own, if you're not able to do power push-ups yourself using your body weight, the band is a great alternative. So sitting back into your band or on the floor, power push the band away from your body, out in front of your chest, keeping your shoulders nice and stable. Want to really push that band out explosively and let it come back in slowly. Contract your abs, keep your neck and your head as steady as you can. Elbows come back in nice and tight. And we're going to do 10 reps of that with the double arm and 10 reps single arm. Working with your band, getting to sport-specific movement. In the water, you're trying to throw that ball with great power and distance, so we're going to use it on land with a resistance band. Getting into your usual position to throw the ball, we're going to press the band away as if we're throwing that ball in the water. Using the floor here as your resistance, as your power point. Get that anti-rotation and rotation in as well. As powerful as you can. Use a lighter band to start off with. We just have this anchored around the back of Aoife's shoulders to keep it steady. If you're able to anchor the band on a loop or a weights rack in the weight room, do this also. It's a little more steady. We're improvising here for the sake of doing these exercises at home. Complete 5 reps each side. So these frog jumps or bounds are amazing for working on your lower body power. You see Aoife here taking her time. She's jumping out as far as she can. If you have more space, you can work with that space, and you're all the time trying to stay consistent with the distance that you're trying to jump across. Complete 10 reps of these jumps, ensuring that you're starting with 2 feet and landing on 2 feet. Transferring your weight now to a single leg bound, making sure that you keep your hip, knee and ankle in line with each other. And if you're struggling with the stability, grab the floor with your big toe. You could do these at home with no shoes on to help, but the flatter the shoes, the better. Completing 10 reps each side.